Hello everybody, it's Casey here, back for a new reaction. So if you've been following the channel for a while now, then you know that I've done many different reactions to things. Animated, live action, fan projects, movies, short films, you name it. And this is a project that I have had on my mind for quite some time, probably since the time of me deciding to do reaction videos to things. So this project was definitely a long time coming, and what is it exactly? Well, today we are covering another big one here. Today we are going to be talking about the infamous McDonald's E.T. ripoff movie, Mac and Me. Yes, folks, for those of you unaware, you heard me correctly. Way back when the E.T. the Extraterrestrial came out, apparently a lot of people back in the day decided to ride the coattails of the success of that movie, and of all places, McDonald's decided to cash in on it and come out with their own E.T. movie. And this is a movie that has been riffed on so many times from so many people across the web. I know Welcome to the Basement has talked about it. I think Mystery Science Theater 3000 has covered this. The first time that I had heard about this movie was through Cinemassacre's rental review videos from a few years ago. There are so many people that have talked about this movie in depth, but I have yet to see an actual proper reaction to it at all. So I finally decided that, thankfully, since this movie is free to watch on YouTube, I decided to finally sit down and watch this piece of art for myself and decide, is this movie really as bad as everyone says it is, or is there actually like a bit of like a diamond in the rough to this? This is the same feeling that I had with the Lost Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie. I actually thought that for the circumstances that it was made under, I actually thought that movie was fairly okay. So, I don't quite know what I'm in for. I mean, I've had certain scenes spoiled for me, especially one very infamous scene that we're going to get to. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, well then buckle up because I can't wait for us to get to it. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's finally see what this whole movie is all about, and is it as good or as bad as everybody says it is? I know that apparently Ant-Man himself, Paul Rudd, apparently really likes this movie, or at least he likes to use clips of it whenever he's on like late night talk shows and stuff. So apparently even he's in on the joke. So I can't wait to see what I'm in for here. Is this actually going to be worth anything, or is this going to be so bad it's good, or so bad it's just bad? I don't know, but you guys are going to be along for the ride with me. So we got about an hour and a half to get through here, so let's not waste any more time and just see what this thing is all about. So here we go. Let's watch Mac and Me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, I'm already liking the music so far. Are aliens, ladies and gentlemen. Not quite sure what I think of their designs at all, but, I guess they look just I don't know, just slightly cuter than E.T.? I'll give it that. Okay, to be fair, even humans would probably do that. If some, like, alien thing landed. So what planet is this supposed to even be on? Like, I'm assuming it's supposed to be an alien world, but then, like, you see, like, something that looks like Saturn in the background? And shouldn't there be cameras on this thing that's, like, watching all this? Really, we send rovers to Mars, and, like, I think in about, like, 3 seconds, we would be able to, like, see all of this. And yet, they're just picking up rocks, and they, like, don't see this happening 2 seconds. What the F? What is happening? What was that? Okay, what weird timeline are we living in this movie that's, like, taking place in the 80s, and yet we've already sent, like, rovers to, like, other planets that are also able to come back? It's 2024 and we can't even do that yet. Alan Shafeshi, I've heard that name before. I think that person's done a lot of, like, movie soundtracks. I will admit this music's nice, at least.
You seeing little green monsters in there?
You'll be sorry.
Section 7 closing down.
Rules weight discrepancy still there. I've cross-checked everything.
Machine.
Continue search on all altitudes. Changing codes on the function feed. Roger, 20 megs left in bank 2 memory.
I want to know
Opening ad sample.
what kid
Pressure system.
had this much patience back in the day, or were kids in the 80s just built different because I'm already bored. Oh, I spoke too soon.
What happened? I don't know. I undid the panel and it flew.
You somehow magically sucked a bunch of aliens into your craft. That's what happened.
Don't move. Don't move.
Battery back off. Back off, ready to win. Keep still. Don't move.
Was this entire scientific lab just made out of, like, silicone and duct tape, that everything in this lab breaks so easy?
Stay back. Stay
Wow, those were some great shocked reactions by the scientists. Hey, we just found out we're not alone in the universe. Yeah, just let him go.
Roger, we see him. He's heading towards the north bend. What the hell is that?
Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god. What the heck is happening? What is this? Why is he turned into silly putty? What is this?
Stay here.
Okay, you okay?
What the heck did I get myself into? I also love how, okay, so this alien escapes from this facility. All these security guards and stuff are all like shooting at it. It turns into silly putty, flies across the highway, gets hit by multiple cars, causes like a 10-car pileup, including this like horrific car accident, and the entire time the music's playing. Da la 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 la.
I tell you, I'm not crazy. It looks like an omelet with lights. It must have been some sort of alien.
My daddy told me.
What?
He took my Coke, Mom. Come on, you guys.
I don't have it.
Gotta insert that product placement.
I knew it.
It wasn't me.
Who was it then?
Mom?
It wasn't me.
Mom did it.
And I'm to assume that his family's just like, oh, why do I even ask questions? 2 seconds later, they get answered.
Wow, top of the hill.
Oh, cool. Check it out. Two-car garage.
Yes, it's the chauffeur's day off.
Can we afford this?
No, we can't, Eric. That's why I'm forced to sell your brother.
Tough break, Mike. Hey!
Little do they know they're moving in right next door to the poltergeist house.
Just our furniture tab.
Oh, sorry.
Bring the groceries in, guys, okay? I like it.
Me too. Hey, how's it going?
Shh. Communing with the earth spirits.
Okay, put that down for This Would Not Fly Today, bingo.
Aren't you gonna carry anything?
Sure. I got my skateboard. Let's go. Hello, California women. Have no fear. Your hormonal hero is here.
Worst older brother ever. How is nobody seeing this? Oh, okay, never mind then. Why am I even asking anymore?
You're gonna love it.
Ceiling looks good.
Yeah? Well, check it out.
This is totally rad.
Is this going to get me a great Mother's Day present or what?
You really scored big, Mom.
Look over here.
Hey, is that all ours?
Yeah, about the first 25 yards of it.
You think there's any wild animals out there?
Yep. Some big deals.
Okay, so from what I've heard, apparently in real life, the little kid playing the younger brother, he actually was a wheelchair user in real life. He's not just acting, like disabled at all. He really was like paraplegic. So that actually is interesting, okay, good on them for actually like getting somebody who actually was a wheelchair user to play a wheelchair using person.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's great. You see the size of his closet?
Oh yes, and of course, just like in E.T., there's a missing dad too. They just gotta hit every single plot point.
Your mom said this is your TV. You want me to hook it up for you?
No, I can handle it. Just put it down on there.
You got it.
Wow, what kind of moving service is this that they're moving their stuff in and they actually volunteer to hook up the TV for you?
Or is it the other way around? Casey killed Bump
We're the Snorks.
riding Snork away. An old star seaworthy atop Seabiscuit. They're all in line.
Here's your toe.
What?
Tuna on whole wheat.
Oh, thanks. Hey, come look at this.
That's very good.
It didn't do that last time. It stayed on.
You clearly have the best TV ever.
We know.
I've got things out of the fireplace anyway. Party!
And I must ask once again, how is nobody saying this thing?
Eric, you sleep?
Alright, so what's the sense of time in this? Because, like, they showed that they just moved in, and then it's like, all of a sudden, by the time it's dusk, they've practically got everything in the house, like, put in. So, like, I'm assuming there was some kind of, like, time skip, but then, how long has this thing been alone? Like, has it been at least a couple days that he's just been, like, living in their bushes? Dun, 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 dun. This music. heck? I don't remember E.T. doing any of this. Finally, he sees it. How long has it been? My counter is telling me it's been like a half hour at least. I mean, I haven't seen E.T. in like a long time, but still, I don't remember it taking it this long for like the kid and the alien to finally like meet up.
Michael? Eric?
I think I remember this. I remember this scene. I think this is the scene that Paul Rudd plays all the time. Oh. Oh my, what? What was this movie rated? Did the PG rating exist yet at all? Like, this isn't whimsical, this isn't charming, this is horrifying. Okay, what's it? He's gonna use his, like, E.T. powers to levitate him? Or just pushes him out, okay. he could...
I can't believe he did this.
It's all right, Mom. I'll go get it.
No. Just go and get some help.
He could squash a stretch and do all this other stuff, but then he just, like... Oh, here you go. Like, what?
I just saw him go.
Deep breath. Good. One more. Oh, fine. All right, sit back. How's your head feel?
Fine.
No dizziness? I want you to follow this with your eyes. Good.
Man, even with the alien saving him from the water, it's like,
Young man.
how did he survive falling like that far down? And still stay in his chair, too.
Your mother tells me that you've been seeing some things.
I don't know what he is. You should back me up. Wouldn't do any good. They only believe what they want to believe. They already think you got schizophrenia. Schizo what? Freakia. It's when you see people that really aren't there. Well, I'm gonna prove it to everyone. I'm gonna catch them.
Well, she gotta admit she does kind of have a point.
Me too. It's McDonald's, huh?
Yeah. Why don't you stop by for a Big Mac?
Oh, finally, at my 36 minutes in, the McDonald's movie finally mentions McDonald's in it.
I'm not ready for this.
Mom, relax. You've already got the
You
job.
look great.
Wow, that's a blast from the past, seeing a Sears circa like 1980, whenever this came out.
Feel like
A Big Mac?
man is a genius.
I'm psychic.
I tell you.
That's a store I haven't seen in like ages. okay, I will admit that special effects wise, the alien doesn't look too bad. It's like obviously a mixture of like puppetry, somebody in a suit, and there's definitely a little bit of stop motion going on at times. Like they actually show him like walking and everything, which they didn't do too often with E.T., so I will give them credit for that.
Not yet. I want to help. What about your mom? I'm not going to tell her. Who's that? It's just my old Chicago Cubs mascot. Here, you can carry the equipment. Put this on. What are we going to do? It's just a precaution. I think you should know I bruise easily. Get those cords! Come on! You still haven't told me what we're going to do. Here, strap this vacuum cleaner on your back. We're gonna suck them up.
How the heck would he know to suck him up in the vacuum? Like, okay, I know that they established that at the beginning, but like, how does the kid know that? What the heck? Okay, I'm sorry. Poltergeist is being shot and edited in the next town over. I think you're in the wrong movie. Really, literally, just as I said that, they're quite literally doing the Poltergeist thing.
Get off of here. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Would somebody please tell me what is happening?
He's in the vacuum.
What? What are you talking about?
The thing I've been telling you about. The map.
What?
The mysterious alien creature. Got it.
Really, he came up with that on the spot.
Just do it.
The Mac, of course. Okay, what sort of cartoony antics are we gonna have now?
Hurt him bad, didn't we? Hey, he looks tired.
This is unreal. This is incredible, guys.
This must be like what they drink on their own planet.
Really?
Come from?
I don't know. Came in a van with you. I saw him when he first got here. Why didn't you tell me? I thought you knew.
Wait a minute. This is what they were looking for back at the accident. That's fun.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna tell her.
Don't tell her about me, please. My mom will go crazy.
Okay, split it. Go.
Sorry we sucked you up. I'll see you later.
How does the kid magically know, like, everything about the alien?
It's okay. It's just my mom.
What even is that thing? I mean, I was born in '89, so maybe this is just slightly past my era, but like, can someone tell me what that thing is, that bell?
Wow, he cleaned up everything.
Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it.
Really, you're gonna believe that the 16-year-old and the, what, 10-year-old did all that?
This thing came in and cleaned up the house.
Well, think about it. Would we do something like this?
She probably knows exactly what's going on. That's just the attitude of someone who doesn't want to deal with this crap. Oh, hi, we were wondering what happened to you guys. This is so weird because it's almost like whoever wrote this watched E.T. and was like, okay, what can we do that's different? So, like, in E.T., we only have the one alien, and you don't really see any of his other kind except at the beginning and the end. The rest of it, he's just trying to get home. So they thought, okay, well, we'll do something different and show the entire alien's family, and that's great and all, but then, like, they proceed to do nothing with them. They just sit here and whistle the whole time. They may as well just be, like, not in this at all.
What is that? Don't hit him! What is he right here?
What? Did you see the one that fell over? Is that dog okay? So, like, is the alien purposely, like, is this part of his powers? Is he, like, commanding these dogs to do this to get their attention? Or is it just, like, the dogs just so happen to be following him? This movie is, like, so unclear on, like, what he's capable of. I love how this song is singing, "We'll be friends forever," and yet the kid and this alien have had maybe, like, one interaction, and that's it. Like, at least in E.T., like, the alien could, like, speak rudimentary English. At least he could talk and, like, articulate what he needed and everything. They were so clear on, like, what his skill power level was at all. But this is just, like...
Maybe he went to haunt somebody else.
That's not even
A
funny.
long time. Keep
Does your bear move?
Oh, yeah. He's one of those new computerized kinds.
But I thought you said you had him a long time.
I have. He just got new microchips.
Amazing.
Oh my god, here we go. I warned you guys at the start. Here it is. Here it is. This is it. This is the scene that we have all been waiting for. It took exactly 1 hour to get to it, but we finally got to it. Can you imagine having your birthday party at McDonald's and you roll up to this? Hey, look who it is. What rich person is this that they have a birthday party for this kid at McDonald's and actual Ronald McDonald shows up to it?
Hi, Eric. How you feeling? Have you seen my brother yet? He's just a toy. Hi, Michael.
The thing I was telling you about, it's in the teddy suit.
Oh, no way. So cute.
Yeah, real cute. Listen, those guys were following us. They're here.
Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Just keep them dancing. They'll just think it's a teddy.
How, okay, question. Did all of these people get invited to this party? Or was this just some event going on and they're like, oh yeah, you can have your party at the same time? Like all these football players, like all of the, how many people got invited to this one little kid's birthday party? There's like 100 people here. Let's have a dance contest in the McDonald's. that there was like 2 people on the dance floor. They cut over to the kids. 3, 2, 1, boom. 20 people on the floor.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, you know that they probably like planned this whole movie around this one scene that they could then be like, okay, we'll use clips of this for our commercials. I wish that somebody could like stage this as a prank that like, hey, we're gonna meet up at McDonald's for this thing, and you show up and just all, like do like one of those flash mobs where just all of this is happening. Let's make it happen. Let's have a flash mob happen where we recreate this.
Get after them. Move in. Get him before he hits the street. Look out. Come on. All right, come on.
So instead of having some whimsical chase scene on floating bicycles, we get a dance scene at McDonald's. Is that better or worse? Yep. Boy, that sure doesn't look like E.T. at all. Little alien covered up with the sheet in his lap instead of a basket. Yeah. Nobody will ever put 2 and 2 together. Really? You guys couldn't just get back in your car and drive? How fast is this kid on his... Oh my god! How fast is this kid in his wheelchair that he's able to outrun all these people? Okay, you could clearly tell in those couple shots that he suddenly turned into like a 30-year-old man with muscles. Blast from the past, kids. Here's what a Sears looked like back in the 80s. Alright, so this alien can stretch like silly putty, like in the cartoons, can make things blow up, and magically fix things, but he can't make things float. That's like the only thing he can't do.
Get ready.
Okay, would picking him up by his chair be that easy?
Those kids just ran off with a... Thank you, my dear.
Ooh, he likes this. Here, see if he likes this.
Here, see if he likes all of this product placement we put in the movie to fund this. Ugh. Okay, I'll give them props for this. For most of this, the cinematography has been really good. Like, that's... all these sweeping shots with the horses, like... It's so weird, because it's like the music is great, the cinematography is great, even the puppetry and stuff on the aliens good. It's just... this story is just... well, we'll wait till the end.
Straws, that's it! We must be getting closer! Bummer, I thought it was gonna be a space.
I wonder if this was a set that they built, or if this was an actual cave they found, and they're like, eh, just throw them in there. Man, how horrifying would this be for like a young teenager? You go into this weird cave and you find like what are basically dead alien bodies there. I'd be like screaming right now. Quick, give him the life-saving Coke! Okay, that sentence could sound so wrong in the wrong context. How do you know it's a boy or a girl? This scene would be a lot more heartwarming if these aliens, you know, talked in some way or another. You know, kind of like that other movie that they're ripping off. Really? What would you do if you saw that staring at you? What? Okay.
When did she leave? Did she say where she was going?
You better come quick. They got out of the van. Everybody's freaking. Oh, why didn't you keep us safe, Debbie?
Hey, those aliens from another world proving that we're not alone in the universe. They got out of the van. Like, what kind of reaction's that?
Look, they're not gonna hurt you. Look, I'll pay for the damage.
Can you believe this? Like, you know how Steven Spielberg, when, like, they had the first version of E.T., and then he did that updated one where they took out all the guns in it? McDonald's don't care.
Give me the gun. Step back. Move away from it. They're not gonna hurt you. Move it. Move it. Come on. They don't understand. They're not gonna hurt anyone. Give me the gun. Come on. Don't shoot them. Come on.
I can't believe what I'm saying right now. This is our delightful kids movie, shooting up aliens in a convenience store.
They're not gonna hurt anyone! Hold your fire, everybody! Hold your fire! You got a gun? Just do as I tell you. Hold your fire!
This is the police. Put down your gun and nothing will happen to you. I repeat, put down your gun and nothing will happen to you.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
I am to assume that everybody just thinks they're people in costume, because otherwise... Oh my God. What the... What even happened to the kid? Or, like, did he get shot? Or are they, like, implying that he got blown up? It was like the explosion happened and he just fell over. Like, what happened? What even happened? Wow, what a kids movie that actual like Ronald McDonald himself like did commercials for and everything. This is how we're ending the movie. Apparently this was back when a PG rating actually meant something. Really, after all this, they're just gonna let the aliens come over. Here, mysterious alien creatures that we don't know about touch my dead child. Really, so they can magically like destroy things, put them back together, stretch their bodies like Looney Tunes, survive falls from massive heights, and bring people back to life. But they can't fly.
To any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign or domestic, that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States of America
No.
by the law, that I will
No.
support
No. No. No.
when required by the law, that I will support work of national importance
Are you effing kidding me?
and that I take this obligation freely
No.
reservation for purpose
No. 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 No.
agree to all of the above, but state so by saying,
No.
now may I extend a warm congratulations. You are now citizens of the United States of America.
I don't think we can top this. I don't think we can top this. I remember Cinemassacre talking about this in his video, but I don't think even he could do it justice. Seeing this. Oh my god. No. I'm not going to even ask any questions because they are never going to be answered. We'll be back. No, you will not. You damn well better not. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Oh man. That was Mac and me. How? How? Oh. Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Oh. Okay. So if you guys have been watching my channel a while now, you may remember years ago that I reacted to that awful Captain Marvel cartoon, and how over the years I have said that I have yet to find anything worse than that. That so far I consider I always want to say Captain America, the Captain Marvel reaction to be the worst thing that I've ever reacted to. I think we may have finally found something to top it. This is definitely the new lowest of the low. This is officially the worst thing I have ever reacted to. I don't know, like, as of right this moment, what this video is ultimately going to cut down to, but to you future viewers, you may have noticed that there is a lot of the movie that I cut out of this for time. And that is because I have never been so utterly bored in my life. This is probably the closest I've ever gotten to actually bailing on a reaction, because it was that boring. This is clearly a case of, like, whoever wrote this, whoever directed this or produced this, they clearly saw E.T., cherry-picked what were the most whimsical moments of E.T. and decided, oh yeah, we can easily just copy that. But they suck out all of the charm, all of the imagination, all of the suspense. It takes forever for the alien and the kid to finally, like, meet with each other, and when they finally do, they barely interact. The aliens can't talk, so they have, like, no conversations whatsoever. And the few things that they're able to do, it's not even a way where you can, like, kind of understand, like, what they're trying to do or trying to say or anything. The actual effects themselves are okay. The music is quite good, but, you know, even you could have the best music and special effects in the world, but if the story's no good, then you have nothing. It's like, at least in E.T. and, other movies like Explorers or Flight of the Navigator, you get to know these people first. There's like, where were there any, like, true solid character moments? Like, where's the part where we learn anything about these kids or what they're like at all? Or, you know, we get no scenes of them at school. We get they're just so plain and generic that, and it's like, at least in other, like, sci-fi kids movies of this era, there was always some kind of lesson that we were learning. Or, like, the whole thing, again, in E.T., at least with Elliot, he was this, you know, he was this very, like, lonely, sad kid who needed a friend. And, you know, you had such, like, heartwarming moments between him and his brother and sister and the alien, and, like, having conversations about, like, the universe, and or Flight of the Navigator. Like, in that movie, that was a whole, like, almost like a Twilight Zone episode. It was like a time travel story where this kid, like, Rip Van Winkle's into the future, and he's having to confront his much older family, but he stayed young, and how that would affect a kid. And, like, these movies, like, even if the effects were kind of so-so or whatever, or were made of a certain time, like, they had wit, they had charm, they had lessons to teach, and this is just nothing. Like, all this amounted to was just to be one big commercial for McDonald's. But even then it fails at that, because McDonald's is barely in the thing. Like, the best, like, funniest part is when that whole big dance sequence happens at the McDonald's, and the actual Ronald McDonald shows up, and he's in it for, like, less than a minute. Not even a minute. I don't think I even counted a minute. He was maybe at most 20 seconds in this thing. This, what's supposed to be a very, like family movie, like, movie for, like, young kids, and we have this ending with the main character temporarily dying and getting shot at and blown up. It's like, what is this? Who is this made for? I'm just blown away at, like, there's certain things in this world that, like, certain pieces of media, whether it's a book, movie, TV show, whatever it is. Like, I've seen things that, like, were good, bad, so bad it's good. And even the things that are objectively bad, I was able to pull something good out of it. But, like, I've heard this phrase before. It can be argued that the worst thing that a story can be is boring. Even the corny or bad stuff can at least be so bad it's good or so bad it's funny. And other than that dance sequence and that completely WTF ending, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna even waste any more time. I have nothing. I don't know what else to say. This is by far, like, the most boring and tedious thing that, not necessarily thing that I've ever watched in my life, although it's definitely up there, but at least for this channel, Captain Marvel, I would rather watch you again. You are no longer the worst. This is now the worst thing I've ever reacted to on the channel. And I'm so sorry that I had to subject you all to this. Obviously, I didn't know just how bad or boring it was gonna get. To any of you out there who want to see a very charming kid sci-fi family movie, then obviously either go with E.T., Flight of the Navigator, or Explorers. That's another one that doesn't get talked about a lot, but all three of those movies are excellent. Pick those any day of the week over this. The only thing I can say with this movie that is worth watching is that dance sequence. That's it. But everything else, like, I mean, I throw no shade at the actors at all. They all did a great job with what they were given. I hope that they all went on to do great things, but this was not one of those. Well, anyway, guys, that was Mac and me. And I don't think there's any other feature-length movies on my like to watch list for now, like in terms of reactions. This may be it for the movies for now. We'll see. But of course, if any of you have any suggestions or ideas for things for me to react to, then feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And I mean, the movie is free to watch here on YouTube. I'll still leave links in the description if you still want to try this out, but if the highlight reel of my reaction is anything to go by, don't waste your time with this. But anyway, I'm glad I was finally able to at least check it off my bucket list and finally just see what this infamous rip-off McDonald's E.T. movie was all about. I don't know, that ending, man. That ending just took everything out of me. So I guess I'm just gonna end it here. But I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave any comments, especially if you have something else you want me to react to. I'm sure anything you suggest will be better than this. And until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and bye-bye.